What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're going to be trying out another new deck. It is the last day of the season, which I should probably mention. 8 hours to go. We've got like 4 chests to go. I'm not really worried about that. I think we will get there without a doubt. But guys, for the trophies, it's not going to happen. You can see where I've dropped to. I've kind of written off the Inquisitor pretzel thrower deck. It was fun for a while. I'm kind of tired of it by now. So I think we're going to just be trying out some different decks here. And then we're trying, right now, we're building off of that recent deck we played where we had Crystalmancer as well as Reaper. We've still got both of those in our decks. We're rocking these talents. Maybe we'll go Kingdom of... it probably doesn't really matter. We're going to go left, right, right. We're going to have Cold Mage in here. Look at all the talents we got. Left, left, right, okay, for our Cold Mage. And we've also got Cauldron, which I think is also left, left, right, which I was right about. And then we've also got Banner. Banner is just super, super good. It's got high morale. It's going to help the attack speed because we're already getting that increased attack speed on our Dark Domain units, which is all of our attack units. So I think it should work out pretty well. But let's jump into a game, and I'll just show you my hero. Oh, I actually don't have the right hero attachment, so good thing we came on over here. We're going to do a little bit of this, do a little bit of this. And let's jump into a game and see how we fare on the last day of the season. Into our first game of the morning, and let's see what we can do. We're going up against the deck that we've been talking about all day long, all week long, all season long, which is Inquis, Night Statue, Pretzel Thrower. It's my best deck. It's the deck I'm actively trying to avoid playing on the ladder just because I feel like it gets a little bit boring, especially for how long I've played Inquis over the years. And you know what it is? I feel like it wouldn't be boring if other people weren't playing it. If other people were playing something different, I'd be more than happy to ball out with this deck, and I'd probably be hype about it too because it's Pretzel, and Pretzel's newly good, and it's a bunch of fun, and yada, yada, yada. But since everyone on the ladder is playing it, it just makes it so much less fun. But I digress. We're rocking with the super weird deck. Crystal Reaper, nobody's seen it. Maybe we can try and take this guy on here. He's got some Asian lettering over there. I don't know if that's, I don't know what culture that is or whatever. But let's take it on head on here and see if Crystalmancer Reaper plus Cold Mage plus Banner plus my man the Cauldron, I love Cauldron, can make something happen in today's game. He's already spammed a little bit. He's got 3 out of 4, which is pretty decent. We've got Bedlam coming up as our first boss. I think that's pretty solid. If his board's not like perfectly set up, he could run into some issues for for Bedlam, so that's always a good thing to note. But clearly already, we're really not doing all that hot. We're just going to do a little bit of that, do a little bit of that, at least get a couple of Cold Mages. And this is a real shame, actually, that how far the monsters are going on our board. I didn't think they'd get this far on our board with this deck. Wow. Why? I guess Reapers just aren't doing anything until, like, rank 2. So he might get switched, dude. Oh, my gosh. It was pretty close. But right there, we got a lot of Cauldron mana. Just level everybody up. Hit our gadget, Virus. So we've still got a bunch of Cauldrons, which is great. We just got a rank 2 Reaper off of a Cauldron, which is great. And, yeah, we just got to start working towards getting some higher ranking Reapers. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. For Banners, I'm pretty much going to combine out Banners until I get a nice high ranking one. And then I'm going to just try and chill with that guy and hopefully benefit from that. I think the fact that we get Gadget so quickly is a perk alone for Banner, but we definitely need more. So let's start making some stuff happen here. We're going to do a little bit of that. I'm going to combine out some Cauldrons. Any, like, rank 1 Reapers, I think I'm going to combine out as of right now just because we can get some better stuff. We also have Virus coming up this wave, which, gosh, I really wish... Man, I feel like the monsters are steaming around our board right now. Can you slow up a little bit, boys? Slow up a little bit. Holy Hera. We're trying our best out here, but you're doing some real speed walking out here. Okay, now we're managing just a little bit better But when Virus comes, we're going to have a little bit of a tough time merging him out, to say the least. And my man right now, I guess he's focused on mana levels, and that's it. Focused on mana levels. He didn't want to get his board going. Now he's getting his board going. He now has everybody on an Inquis, on a Knight statue, which is great. But I feel okay about it. Let's get our banner up 1 time, 2 times, because we do have one down here, which is solid. And we should take this guy out pretty quickly and see what we can do. I'm going to combine those out. A little banner right there is not a problem, but we do need to find... I'm going to actually do this. We do need to find some higher ranking cold mages and try and get rid of that guy. I'm going to come over here. There's a nice high ranking cold mage. We're going to do that. And now we can come over here. Our board is kind of strange. We've actually got a nice banner right here, but we're really lacking on Reapers. Let's do our cold. Let's hit our gadget. That's our last gadget. That's how quickly you get to your gadget active ability. I absolutely love it. He is hit by Virus. And if he's not really aware on how Virus works, and he keeps on scrapping, he genuinely could have a real issue having Virus just stay on his board for the entire time. But if he gets rid of it, I think he's all good. He's scrapping away just aimlessly. So I don't think he really knows how to deal with Virus, but it looks like it's going to go away either way. If it could get back onto his Inquisitors, it really could have been beneficial for us, but I'm not really sure. But okay, guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Like the video. Look how fast the tables turn right here. And also share the channel with your friends. If you have somebody that would enjoy the content, share it with them, because it enables me to continue making the content, and it also helps us grow our Rush Royale community. All right, so we need to find a move here, and the only move I have is combining out some rank 3 crystals, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to keep going. We gotta make our board look better. I think that was really good. I'll hit my gadget here. It's a little bit early. And we're back stuck again, fellas. Look at this. And Puppeteer is not gonna change anything. We've got a rank 1, 2, 3 for cauldrons, crystals, reapers, and banners. What are the chances? Do we have anything we can combine out? We do not. Literally nothing we can combine out. This is a really, really big issue because we got nothing that's going to affect our board right now to change what our unit levels are going to be. This is horrible. 10 seconds. Puppeteer's going to move us around, obviously. Oh my gosh. So lucky right there. So extremely lucky. We need more crystals, dude. Wow, that's so big that we got that. I don't care about the mana levels here. We're going to combine out as much as we can. We're going to try and find a couple more crystals. And we should be all good to take this out. I'm going to combine out this way too. We're going to come down here. Some more high-ranking crystals. And this board looks a heck of a lot better going forward. So let's level everybody up again. I leveled up my cauldron where I really don't need to. We've got a couple rank 1 crystals, which we could combine out if we want, but we've got 2 rank 4 reapers. We've got a rank 5 cold mage, and literally the fact that I'll hit my gadget now, so we'll get back to it. The fact that that one cauldron leveled up, I think it was another cauldron. He leveled one cauldron, leveled up another cauldron, literally changed this entire game. All of a sudden, the board opened up, the seas opened up, we could finally merge out, and that makes such a big difference. And we're actually taking things out at least comparable to our opponent. I'll take that. It's at least a little bit close to what our opponent is doing, but I think he's still clearly in the lead. 14 seconds. I'm going to be able to hit my gadget right now, which is actually really good timing. So we got to remember, we can hit our gadget like in between 45 and 50 seconds, and then again at like 10 seconds. And I think that's honestly really, really solid. And by how much he's leaving, how many monsters he's leaving on his board, I would say if we get a banner, or not a banner, a bedlam, an assassin, a warlock, anything like that, I think he's going to have a lot of trouble getting rid of that, getting that off his board. So if we can try our best to get to one of those, I mean, we can't really do anything about it, but if we could try and get one of those bosses next, I think we have a good chance at winning this game. 5 million to go through. You can see right here why we need more Crystal Mancers. We've only got a rank 3, a rank 2, and a bunch of rank 1s. That's really not going to do the trick, so I might combine out a little bit here, kind of risk it for the biscuit, and see what we can find. 1 mil to go through. We shouldn't take a hit. I'd be really upset if we take a hit. Okay, so let's do that. Another, okay, we can combine those out. We can combine crystal, okay. Keep going, keep going. We can combine that out, Another high-ranking crystal, that's great. Reaper right there, another one right there. I think that's pretty worthwhile. I guess I'll just do my cauldrons because why not? 48 seconds. We'll hit our gadget right here. That should slow everybody down. The fact that we've got a rank 5 and a rank 3 does so much slow. I think Vortex is still going to be able to steam around our map, unfortunately. But, yeah, and you can see, look at Vortex running around our map right now. 27 seconds. We've got so much slow. Go away, Vortex. Go away. What has it got? 2 mil to go through? Come on, buddy. Go through that, Vortex. Oh, we're on the Bannerlord. Dude, are you serious? Are you serious? And there is an... Oh, I can't believe it, dude. How does a Vortex... I guess because he's got pretzels all over his board. Pretzel ends up doing more slow than a max talent cold mage. That's pretty wild. That was a really, really, really unfortunate loss right there. Pretty upsetting. Low level cards. Bummer, bummer, bummer. But let's jump into another game here. Let's see if we can find one win on the ladder with this deck. You guys can see why we're really not going to make it to 7K trophies this season. We're just trying some different decks out, and they're really not working out as well as I would hope. But let's jump into another game, see if we can find at least one win in this video, and then I'd feel decently about this deck. Gosh, it's literally Vortex, dude. It's literally Vortex. That's all it is. But let's jump into a game here and see if we can find a win in today's video. Second game underway. Let's see what we can do. So, if you guys don't remember, I don't know, depending on how long you guys have been playing this game, when they originally put in Vortex, it was for one reason and one reason only. It was to prevent slow decks. The specific deck is slipping my mind right now what it was, but I think it was like the deck that they were avoiding was Crystal Mancer. I want to say it was like Frost and Bombardier, and then Crystal Mancer Hex, Boreas maybe? It was something along those lines to where all the free-to-play players were running this deck because they didn't have all these crazy cards, right? So they're running this free-to-play deck, and they were competing with all these, let's not sugarcoat it, pay-to-win decks, okay? Which I don't think the developers liked, right? So they put in Vortex to avoid these slow decks. So right here, what we're doing, we're not really trying to do a slow deck. Like, slow is still pretty important in this deck, certainly. But realistically, I'm just trying to get Reaper and Crystal to work. And they don't take things out quick enough in order for us to not have a control unit in here without having a slow in here. So maybe actually with that thought in mind, maybe we should just put Pretzel in here, call it a day, because the fact that Vortex just steams around your board no matter what you've got going on just really kind of confuses me, and it takes out the will of you trying to play this deck. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? So I suppose the reason that Pretzel works so much better as a slow against Vortex than Cold Mage is because there's pretzels all over the board. So when Vortex comes off of his immunity, it still can be on a pretzel to where it's now affecting the slow. So it's still slowing him down. But with Cold Mage is constantly hitting. I feel like as soon as Vortex comes out of that slow, Cold Mage should be on it and slowing him back down. I feel like that should be a little bit of a rework or something like that, because a rank 5 Cold Mage and a rank 3 Cold Mage on a Vortex where we're killing things faster than our opponent. I don't think, I know they're going to nerf pretzel anyway. That's okay with me. I mean, whatever. But realistically, like, they got to make cold mage better to at least combat Vortex, man. Vortex is wild. They don't give you a chance with these decks. All right, can we make something happen here? We're getting obliterated already here. Come on, let's combine out crystals. Do some work here, guys. Come on. Do some work. I'm leveling some stuff up. My gosh, dude. Why is this so crazy? You've got 37 seconds in this game. We've got a long way to go, fellas. We can't be losing on wave 3 or whatever it is. Let's combine out. Got another banner over there. I guess that one's okay. Another cold mage is fine. 24 seconds. We'll do our cold mage here. I don't know. What do we want to do? Combine out? I guess we'll combine out cold mages. We'll combine out crystals. We've got a cauldron right there, which is actually going to do a little bit of slow, which is good. Keep spamming away. We'll do another cauldron because I'm nervous. Another banner. I'll combine out banners. Rank 2 cold mage is good, but that's the thing is we are in this game so much with this deck. Like, this deck is hanging in there. It's really, really solid. And then you lose to Vortex every time. It's very, very weird to me. I feel like you shouldn't be just losing to a boss each and every time. That doesn't make much sense to me. But guys, if you want to catch me live, we do live stream. We live stream exclusively on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/GameByTheBeach. And we live stream on Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Play with me, play against me, challenge me, request a deck, whatever you guys want to do. We can make it happen. It's always a bit of fun. And, yeah. Be there, be square, come hang out, whatever. All right, 49 seconds. We're still spamming away. We got a nice cold mage, and at least this wave we don't have vortexes, so that makes me feel a little bit more confident. But we still... Oh, wait, never mind. There's a vortex right there. Ah! Nice high-ranking banner right there. Cauldron right there. See, look at... It's literally not getting hit by cold mages at all. Cold mage does not do anything to vortex, even if the control ability, control whatever, is not currently on. That's bizarre. It's bizarre to me. I'm going to keep complaining about it. Maybe that'll even be the title of this video. I feel like it's a non-issue for so many decks. It's an issue for this deck, to say the least. It really is. All right, let's see what we can do here. Assassin, 2.5 to go through. He's rocking Demon Hunter with Night Statue. You really don't see that all that often. But I'm not too worried about it. We should be okay. I'll hit my banner. Why not? Probably a mistake, honestly. Gonna combine out there. Okay, we don't have any cauldrons. I guess we've been combining out cauldrons pretty quickly, which is not ideal. I'm going to come down here. Another cold mage is fine. We definitely need some higher ranking reapers. That's the big thing here. Another cauldron there is fine. Let's get some mana first. I don't know. Let's do our crystal mancer first. Let's have coffee first. I don't know what we need to do first. Reapers aren't doing the trick. I want something like this deck to work, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it happen, unfortunately. We do well with banner lords. We do well with bosses. We do decently well with waves. We do absolutely miserably with vortexes. So maybe it's as simple as a trapper. You just throw a trapper in there and you're doing better. I mean, Crystal Mancer with trapper would actually help, right? That would definitely be a thing. I'm going to combine out here, see what we can find. And with Tribunal coming up here, let's see what we can do. I'm going to hit my gadget with the last second. Maybe we can do some instant kills. Not really. 3 mil. All right, let's just... or 6 mil, rather. We've got plenty of crystals to take this out. And at least there's no vortexes on bosses. But Tribunal does steam around the map also, so you never know. I'll do that, because we don't need so many. High-ranking Reaper is great. I'm going to combine out rank 2s. 2 mil to go through. I think we should have no problem. I do have my gadget active ability. I don't want to use it, though. And I like this board. I mean, we got a rank 3 Reaper. We've got a bunch of crystals. We've got a rank 3, 2, and 1 Cold Mage, you know what I'm going to say. It's just about the Vortex. That's the only thing that's going to prevent us from winning this game here. Let's hit our gadget right now. Here comes a Vortex. Here comes a Vortex. Here comes a Vortex flying down the lane. It's ruining my day and the video, and it's causing me pain. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's do some extra slow. We've got a banner on it. Take it out. Reapers, you got to go in now. 25 seconds. Working back to try and get our gadget. Come on, baby. Banner level up. Take that out. 16 seconds. Reaper, do some stuff, man. Do more. Reaper. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Hit him with a good game. I respect this guy trying to play a... ooh, he's actually got some good equipment. Trying to play Demon Hunter, level 12 Demon Hunter with Knight Statue. That's pretty fun. I've tried this deck out. I saw a bunch of people in my clan trying these decks out. Very similar to this. This was one of the versions. The last video that I did similar to this was another one of the versions. Sometimes they work. I don't think they're all that consistent. I don't know what would make the difference. We're going to try. Maybe we should try Pretzel Thrower. But yeah, keep giving it a try. I figured, you know what? I'm not doing any more pushing at the end of the season here. Maybe next season it'll work out a little bit better. And maybe we'll try Pretzel for the next video for the new season. And maybe that'll actually work. All right, I figured we would try out one more deck here. Give it a try. We're going to throw in Pretzel Thrower here. Oh. I don't know why he... Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll come back. Yeah, okay, he came back. He came back. We're switching up our deck a little bit. We still got Cauldron, Reaper, as well as Crystalmancer in here. But we got Harlequin in here now to spam out more Cauldrons. And we've also got Pretzel. I want to see if Pretzel will really make that much of a difference with the slow against Vortex than Cold Mage would do, which... that alone would make it OP, but I figured I just want to try it out. I want to see if this would work out, and if it does, that's great, and if it doesn't, you're not going to see this in a video anyway, but I wanted to see if it would try and work, and yeah, I figured I'd test it out for you guys, because I was talking about it in this video. Let's see what we could do. Warlock coming up first. Like I said, we're going to be doing some good slow with Pretzel. We're also going to be doing some extra damage with Pretzel, okay? Harlequin gives us a little bit more maneuverability. We can spam out more Cauldrons early. We, you know, if we get some high-ranking units, we can copy those out with Harlequins. I almost put Dryad in here, but if you put Cauldron in, Harlequin is always great with Cauldron just because you can spam those out so early. The only thing without Banner in here, I don't really think Banner was really doing all that much except for the morale, but... Without Banner in here, our gadget is going to be just a little bit slower. But let's see. Okay, 12 seconds. I feel like we're already doing better. We got to make sure. Okay, so I think the highest amount of units that we're going to have on our board are going to be Crystal and going to be Pretzel. You need to have a bunch of Pretzel Throwers on your board in order for them to be maximally effective, okay? You really do have to do that. So let's just keep on going. Bedlam I'm fine with. This guy's rocking a very interesting deck. Very interesting. Okay, again, every time you play a weird deck, especially if you lost a bunch of times on the ladder, I feel like the game tries to throw you a bone and give you some weird decks with lower level opponents. This should be winnable. It's all about Vortex. We're going to have to see. I'm going to start combining out some units here. Let's just do a Reaper there. Rank 2 Reaper is perfect. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Max out our Pretzel Thrower. We've only got 4 Pretzel Throwers. They're all rank 1, which isn't perfectly ideal. But we can start merging some units out here just to see what we can get. We can do that. We can do that. And this is actually pretty great. We're getting Cauldrons left and right. We're... spam them out left and right. I'm actually just going to do that as well. High-ranking Pretzel is so good for us. Another Reaper is great for us. We've got Bedlam coming up, so maybe none of this actually matters, and I should just be saving up my mana, but I still like our board a lot. Maybe we could use a few extra That Cauldron just got ranked up twice. A few extra crystals could be decent. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with this board. I'm just going to do this. Another Cauldron, 20 seconds. He does not have Scrapper in his deck. So he's going to have to either be extremely patient or extremely lucky or something. But Bedlam's coming up. We're taking things out. This will be a really, really interesting video title and thumbnail, because if we win this game, you guys watched 15 minutes, 20 minutes of a video that didn't even showcase the deck that I guess we're actually trying to showcase in this deck, in this game. So shout out to everyone who's still here. If you're still here, put down below. I don't know. Put down below, I don't know. That's it. IDK. Put it down below. All right, 57 seconds. I feel like we're in a really good spot. Now we can start combining out Cauldrons a little bit. I still want to keep as many Trappers on our board as possible. Even though we've only got rank 1 Crystalmancers. That makes me nervous. I definitely want to combine out a little bit. We do have the mana to do so. I'm going to honestly do this right now. See what we can find. That is so huge. Guys, this deck is so much better. I mean, he's... Okay, we haven't found Vortexes. We gotta wait. I gotta hold my tongue. I gotta wait until I see a Vortex before I start giving this deck praise, because you never really know until you get there. 20 seconds. I'll combine out Cauldrons right here. I'm gonna just do that right now. Another pretzel is so good. I'm gonna keep going pretzels here. Rank 2 crystal right there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pretzels going on. Tamer coming in next. Not too worried about that. He actually did a really, really great job handling Bedlam and getting back on track. That's pretty impressive by him. You can even see how much quicker we're taking out, and that's our last gadget ability. Maybe Banner doesn't do that much. We're taking things out much quicker with this deck because we have Pretzel in here than we were before. And he's got a bunch of Inquises. He's staying at 7. He's rocking Banner. I respect this guy's deck so much. If he wins, I'm gonna be so mad, honestly. If he wins. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna slow everybody down right there. Another pretzel. We're actually gonna combine out here. Get another Reaper, please. Yes, and thank you. I'm actually gonna do that. Get a nice rank crystal on there. We're gonna do this. Another one right there. That Reaper was a beast. 23 seconds. We've got our gadget active ability when we're ready to go. 2 rank 3 crystals. Dude, the slow is so much better than Cold Mage. It's unbelievable. I'm going to hit my gadget right here, try to take a bunch of these units out. But we're kind of stuck at the moment. I can do that. That would be our next play. But with Warlock, it's probably going to hit at least one of our units, and then we can kind of go from there. So I'm okay with that. 2 million to go through. We're just going to rank those out because that's the only move we had anyway. I guess we'll do Reapers here. Another Crystalmancer back. We've got options. Let's do this because we have a bunch of rank 2s that we can combine out. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to merge those Cauldrons out once I see the first, I don't know, Bannerlord, I guess? Because we still have we've got 4 pretzels. We've got 5 crystals. Let's hit our gadget. Let's merge that. Oh, baby, that is sick. Super high ranking Reaper. This is the game that we needed to make happen. Why was I being silly and putting Cold Mage in our deck? Everybody knows Pretzel is the best card in the game. Garrett, put Pretzel in your deck, you silly Billy. Look at the board he's rocking with, dude. I know. His deck is crazy. But come on, dude. This is such a big difference. Tribunal is next. Tribunal could be interesting. Get there. Ooh, we almost took a hit. Oh, my gosh. 10 seconds. We are up. We might actually be able to get to our active ability. Spam. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. We're obviously not going to take out Tribunal before it hits, but we might be able to take that Vortex out. That was pretty good. And let's just merge that out once. Little Harlequin's fine. Rank this guy down, which is kind of too bad. I'll merge these guys out. Another Reaper. Oh, man. Our board is good, man. Another cauldron is fine. I'll just merge these out. Again, we've got those cauldrons, which remember, we've got the extra slow. We've also got a ghost on our side because of the Reaper, or on his side, I should say. But gosh, Pretzel does so much slow. He's only got, oh, he's actually got a bunch of pretzels. But 400, he should be able to take that out. Yeah, he's going to take that out, no problem. But he's having a little bit of problems. He's got, what, 4 rank 3 Inquizzes, a rank 4 Inquizzes, and a rank 1 Inquiz. He still can't get there. Oh, nope, not yet. Let's just do, as soon as I see something, I'm going to do that. Boom, boom. I'm going to do a pretzel. The more the merrier pretzels. We took out, dude, this, ignore the whole beginning of this video. This is the deck I'm showcasing. That video didn't happen. This is the deck, okay? This is the one. I might use this, guys, we're still playing against the crazy deck. Every time I get excited, I remember that he's playing Banner Priestess. Banner Priestess. He's playing Banner Priestess, guys. Ignore me. You know what? Ignore me. He's got less than half my crit. Hit him with a good game. We finally found a win. Level 9 Inquiz. This deck was definitely better. But still probably not necessarily viable. At least if you're like somewhere near 7K trophies, this deck doesn't seem to work all that well. Maybe if you have a higher level gadget, maybe if you have higher level equipment. This seems to be the best version of it though. Ignore all the rest of that. Guys, if you enjoyed that video, this is going to be the end of the YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to put down, I don't know, in the comment section if you watch the rest of this video. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.